The Americas before the arrival of Europeans were home to a breathtaking array of civilizations. These societies flourished for centuries, independent and largely unknown to the rest of the world. From the Arctic Circle to the tip of South America, distinct cultures thrived in diverse environments. In North America, sophisticated societies like the Pueblo peoples built impressive cliff dwellings and mastered agriculture in the arid Southwest. The Mississippian culture, with its monumental earthworks at Cahokia, dominated the Mississippi River Valley and developed complex trade networks. Further south, the Maya civilization in Mesoamerica achieved remarkable advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and art. Their elaborate calendar system, intricate hieroglyphic writing, and monumental architecture stand as testaments to their ingenuity. The Aztecs, known for their military prowess and complex social structure, ruled a vast empire centered in present-day Mexico. Their capital, Tenochtitlan, was a marvel of engineering and urban planning, built on an island in Lake Texcoco. In South America, the Inca Empire stretched along the Andes Mountains, connecting diverse ecosystems and cultures through an intricate network of roads and administrative centers. They excelled in agriculture, textile production, and stone masonry, evidenced by their iconic city of Machu Picchu. These civilizations were not static. They were constantly evolving, interacting, and sometimes clashing with one another. Trade routes crisscrossed the continents, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. Wars and alliances reshaped political landscapes. The Americas in 1492 were a tapestry of vibrant cultures, each with its own unique history and contributions to the human story. This rich tapestry was poised for a dramatic encounter with the expanding world beyond its shores. Europe, by the end of the 15th century, was a continent on the cusp of transformation. The Crusades, a series of religious wars spanning centuries, had exposed Europeans to the riches and knowledge of the East. New trade routes opened, connecting Europe to the Silk Road and the vibrant markets of Asia. The desire for spices, silks, and other exotic goods fueled a growing appetite for exploration and trade. The Renaissance, a period of intellectual and artistic flourishing, swept through Europe, challenging traditional ways of thinking and encouraging innovation. New technologies such as the printing press and improved shipbuilding techniques accelerated the pace of change. One key figure who embodies this spirit of exploration was Prince Henry the Navigator of Portugal. He established a school for navigation, sponsored voyages along the African coast, and laid the groundwork for Portugal's maritime empire. His vision was to find a sea route to the east, bypassing the established land routes controlled by Arab and Venetian merchants. The search for new trade routes was driven by economic ambition, but also by religious zeal. The Reconquista, the centuries-long struggle to expel Muslims from the Iberian Peninsula, had instilled a crusading spirit in many Europeans. Columbus, an Italian navigator, saw his voyage west as a way to reach the east and spread Christianity. His discovery of the Americas in 1492 had unintended consequences, setting in motion a chain of events that would reshape the world. Europe's newfound access to the Americas brought wealth, new resources, and profound changes to the global balance of power. West Africa, before the arrival of Europeans, was a region of diverse and sophisticated societies. From the Sahel to the rainforests, powerful empires and kingdoms flourished, each with its own unique social structures, political systems, and cultural practices. The Ghana Empire, known for its wealth and gold, controlled important trade routes across the Sahara Desert, connecting North Africa to sub-Saharan Africa. The Mali Empire, which succeeded Ghana, became even more powerful and influential, extending its reach across vast territories and fostering a thriving Islamic culture. Timbuktu, a city in present-day Mali, became a renowned center of learning and commerce, attracting scholars and traders from across the Muslim world. The Songhai Empire, the last of the great West African empires, continued this tradition of cultural and economic vibrancy. These empires were not monolithic entities, but rather complex mosaics of diverse ethnic groups, languages, and religions. Traditional African religions coexisted with Islam, which had spread through trade and cultural exchange. Slavery existed in West Africa long before the arrival of Europeans. It was often a byproduct of warfare and served different purposes than the transatlantic slave trade that would later emerge. Slaves were often integrated into the households of their owners and could gain social mobility. The arrival of Europeans, with their insatiable demand for labor in the Americas, would dramatically transform the nature of slavery in West Africa, leading to the forced migration of millions of Africans across the Atlantic in a brutal and dehumanizing system. The year 1492 stands as a pivotal moment in human history. It marks a point of convergence, a collision of worlds that had developed in isolation for millennia. The vibrant civilizations of the Americas, the ambitious empires of West Africa, and the transforming societies of Europe were all set on a new trajectory, their destinies intertwined in ways that would have profound implications for the centuries to come. The consequences of this encounter were complex and multifaceted, bringing both progress and devastation. The exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies enriched the world in many ways. New crops from the Americas, such as potatoes and corn, revolutionized agriculture in other parts of the world. However, the encounter also unleashed forces of exploitation, conquest, and disease. European colonization of the Americas led to the decimation of indigenous populations, the destruction of ancient cultures, and the transatlantic slave trade, which inflicted unimaginable suffering on millions of Africans. The world we live in today is a product of this complex and often tragic history. Understanding the world before 1492, the vibrant societies that existed, and the forces that brought them together is essential for appreciating the interconnectedness of our shared human story. By looking back at this formative period, we gain a deeper understanding of the roots of globalization, the complexities of cultural exchange, and the enduring legacies of colonialism. The year 1492 serves as a reminder that our world is a product of countless interactions, both enriching and destructive, that have shaped the course of human history. It inspires us to learn from the past, to appreciate the diversity of human cultures, and to strive for a future where understanding and cooperation prevail.